Hitting send on my resignation letter. My company has forced us back in office after 2 years of working remote. Half of my team is in Canada working remote and a few are in Cincinnati, so I believed I would have no problem seeking a medical accommodation to work from home. I have the highest productivity and second highest quality score on my team. However, my accommodation was denied. My manager, who is in Canada, sent me an email at 10:45 p.m. last night asking for confirmation that I am going in office. I am responding with my resignation. Wish me luck. I could use any tips and hints on looking for a new job and how to handle questions regarding my resignation. Why resign? Let them fire you instead. Which could take a year after threats of firing if you don't show up in office and work there. Man, all these people in here acting like they're in authority about how to quit a job. If you can manage being unemployed for a while, bail. Ignore all these assholes lecturing you. My company is handling it differently. They hired a lot during COVID, and for those jobs that don't require in office they generally don't come in. The people that were already here also don't come in. This is for people that aren't needed face to face and don't need to touch paper, while they would like to fill the office they own. They aren't pushing it. I left a job about a year ago for this exact reason. I had been successfully working remotely for over a year and there was no reason to make me come back. I was even willing to do hybrid and come in once or twice a week. But 5 days a week was the requirement. So now I WFH full-time permanently at another company that doesn't micromanage me. Bye. Ask them if you move to Canada too, can you work remote? If they say no, tell them you expect to see them in the office. If they say yes, tell them you moved to Canada already. Good luck. It's amazing being remote for 2 years and they want you back. I don't get these asshole companies. Get a job lined up before you hit send. Op. For your own mental health and well-being. Do not stay with a company, boss, team, friends, or even a loved one if they are abusive. This goes for all parts of life. I saw that would were financially stable and can wait a little while before you're back on the horse, so to speak. Good on you. I have sent in resignation letters many times to abusive work environments. Heck, one time I scheduled it to be sent via email on opening shift on a Monday and turned off my phone. Believe me, sometimes the best sleep of your life is right there. Take some time, decompress, and separate yourself from poison. It's okay to quit sometimes. Don't let the comments get you down. I wouldn't hit send until you have another job lined up. Always easier to look for a job while employed than unemployed. If you had a medical accommodation request that was denied, you've experienced discrimination due to disability. Illegal. They can only deny if accommodation isn't reasonable, and they'd have a hard time proving that WFH isn't reasonable after doing it for 2 years. I put in my notice yesterday and they fired me this morning. Good luck out there. If you are in the US and quit because you were denied a medical accommodation, you may want to contact the EEOC to preserve your right to sue for disability discrimination. Then a lawyer. You only have 180 days to contact the EEOC from the date of the violation. Instead of a resignation, you send them, "No, I will continue to be 100% remote." Make them fire you. I would just say, work-life balance didn't work for you or progression wasn't there. Anything that makes you look less of a flight risk will work. Delay the resignation until you have another gig lined up. Tell them you plan on coming back to the office but need some time to work out the logistics. Burn your sick leave and paid leave in the meantime. Do not resign. Stop. Make them fire you. That way you qualify for unemployment while you look for a new job. You should reply to your manager that you're not coming back into the office. Ball is in their court. For every company pushing remote, there are 10 companies eager to scoop up the talent they're losing. In your resignation, make it perfectly clear that you're resigning due to their inflexible working arrangements. Are you in a role where it's easy to find jobs? Consider looking for something new before hitting send and just not turning up and continuing to work from home. Please get another job lined up. Yeah, don't do that. Show up online and do your job as you have been for the past 2 years. Make them force their hand. Don't give in to what they want. I wouldn't resign. I would tell them I will not be physically in the office but will be online during business hours. Make them fire you. Then you have all rights available to you for UI lawsuit if you're protected by a statute for your medical condition, etc. For what it's worth, even if you file a resignation, it doesn't mean you can't still do those things. It just means it may be a little harder because they'll point at your resignation. They also may not have to pay severance if you quit.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.